The mission and interception. Aircraft, a Heinkel H-111H-2 bomber, believed to be coded 1H+JA of Stabskette Kampfgeschwader 26, KG-26, known as the Humbie Heinkel. Mission. The aircraft took off from Lübeck-Blankensee in Germany on a long-range armed reconnaissance mission. Its objective was to observe and potentially attack Royal Navy vessels in the Firth of Forth and the Firth of Clyde, a round trip of about 1,000 miles. Interception. While flying over the Firth of Forth, the bomber was initially hit by accurate anti-aircraft fire, or flak. It was then intercepted by British Supermarine Spitfires from No. 602 City of Glasgow and No. 603 City of Edinburgh squadrons of the Royal Air Force, based at RAF Drem. The dogfight and crash landing. Combat. The Spitfires engaged the Heinkel. The repeated attacks from the fighters severely damaged the bomber. One of the pilots credited with delivering a damaging blow was Flight Lieutenant Archie McKellar of 602 Squadron, who would later become a highly successful ace. Damage. The Heinkel was riddled with machine gun fire. Both engines were knocked out, the cockpit instruments were shattered, and the pilot was wounded. Crucially, the flight engineer, Offizier Gottlieb Kowalke, and the radio operator, Gefreyer Bruno Reimann, were killed during the attack. Forced landing. The pilot, Unteroffizier Kurt Lehmkuhl, showed remarkable skill. Despite his injuries and the extensive damage to the aircraft, he successfully glided the crippled bomber for miles and performed a forced landing in difficult terrain in the Lammermuir Hills, near the village of Humbie in East Lothian, Scotland. The aircraft was damaged beyond repair, but remained relatively intact, which was a significant windfall for Allied intelligence. Aftermath and significance. Crew fate. Killed, flight engineer Gottlieb Kowalke and radio operator Bruno Reimann. Captured, the wounded pilot Unteroffizier Kurt Lehmkuhl and the observer Lieutenant Niehoff survived and were taken prisoner of war after surrendering to a local policeman, one of the first people to reach the scene. Media attention. The crash attracted enormous public and media attention at the time, as it was the first tangible evidence of the war on British soil. Crowds gathered to view the downed German aircraft, an unprecedented sight. Intelligence value. The largely intact Heinkel H-111 was a major prize for RAF intelligence. Technicians immediately began inspecting the aircraft. However, they crucially failed to discover or recognize the significance of the German radio navigation system, codenamed Knickebane, which was later used by the Luftwaffe for night bombing. The secret of this system was not fully uncovered until late 1940. Historical marker. The Humbie Heinkel became a famous early symbol of the Royal Air Force's defense of Britain. Its downing is remembered as a key moment in the early stages of the air war.